extend excellent run with inspired comeback against Liverpool. City made it 6 wins from our last 7 Premier League matches with a 4-1 comeback win over Liverpool at the Etihad Stadium. Men's team. City 4-1 Liverpool match stats, analysis and reaction. It looked set to be a tricky afternoon for Pep Guardiola's side when Mo Salah put the visitors ahead. However, goals from Julian Alvarez, Kevin De Bruyne, Riyad Mahrez and Jack Grealish turned it around in brilliant fashion, much to the Etihad's delight. It sees Pep Guardiola become the quickest manager in Premier League history to reach 100 home wins. With 10 matches left in our hunt for a third successive Premier League title, the 3 points maintains the pressure on league leaders Arsenal. At the start of a packed month of fixtures across 3 competitions, we appear to be in some of our best form of the season. What happened? City had all the early running, dominating possession and pinning our visitors back into their own half. The first clear-cut chance was for skipper Ilkay Gundogan, who was picked out by Kevin De Bruyne but could only cushion his volley into Alisson's hands. That was followed a few minutes later by a rasping Rodrigo drive, but the Brazilian goalkeeper was equal to it. Many in the Etihad thought City had the lead from a free kick in the 15th minute, but Riyad Mahrez's curler whistled agonizingly wide of the post. It was Liverpool, however, who took the lead, with Mo Salah firing in from 15 yards after Diogo Jota had broken through City's defense and held the ball up. There was a brief VAR check, but Jota was adjudged to have been onside earlier in the move. We immediately took the game back to our opponents, with Mahrez striking a volley that flew over Alisson's crossbar. Liverpool had a huge chance in 26th minute, but it was Jack Grealish's toe, after he had dashed half the length of the pitch, that prevented Salah from finding a teammate. Our number 10 turned creator moments later when his left-footed pass across the box was tapped home by Julian Alvarez. The Blues had sliced through Liverpool's midfield at will until that point, and that was the route to goal here, with Gundogan finding the space and supplying Grealish. The Etihad crowd had been behind its heroes up until that point, but the goal gave everyone a lift. A midfield battle ensued in the run-up to the halftime whistle, reminiscent of many of the title-deciding tussles between the teams in recent seasons. That wasn't the case in the second half though, with De Bruyne's finish for City's second crossing the line just 54 seconds after the restart. Alvarez had started the move, releasing Mahrez down the right. The Algerian raced onto the pass and hit a right-footed cross that beat the diving Alisson but was perfect for De Bruyne to tap into the empty net. Our dream start to the second half continued in the 53rd minute when Gundogan's calm head in a crowded box appeared to give him all the time in the world to add the third. The chance had come about after more excellent play between Mahrez and Alvarez, this time with the winger feeding the forward before his shot was blocked into the path of Gundogan. As the clock creeped towards the hour mark, another sweeping move from right to left ended with Grealish bending an effort around Trent Alexander-Arnold only to see Alisson fly across his goal and tip wide. Jurgen Klopp tried everything to get his side back in the game, making a quadruple substitution with 20 minutes remaining. It didn't work though, and only left his side more susceptible to City's movement, as evidenced by Grealish's placed finish in the 73rd minute. De Bruyne, released down the left, lifted his head and saw the winger cutting inside. He fed him perfectly so that only one touch was required for our England man to beat Alisson. It was party time for the Etihad Stadium from that moment, with every pass cheered and man of the match Grealish given a standing ovation when replaced in the closing stages. Teams: City 11, Ederson, Stones, Akanji, Dias, Ake, Rodrigo Bernardo 82, Gundogan C, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Grealish Palmer 88, Alvarez. Subs: Ortega Moreno, Walker, Phillips, Laporte. Bernardo, Gomez, Perrone, Lewis. Liverpool 11, Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Con 8, Van Dijk, Robertson Tsimikas 67, Fabinho, Henderson, Elliot Oxlade-Chamberlain 67, Jota Firmino 67. Salah Nunez 67, Gakpo Milner 82. Subs: Kelleher, Gomez, Arthur, Matip. Pep Guardiola reaction. Our display was almost perfect from the first minute to 93 in the way we played against a team who was our biggest rival in the last few seasons. We always struggled to find a way to play in the quality they have, the way they press and against the transitions they have. All of them, start from Ederson, finish with Jack. We're really good. Man of the match. Jack Grealish 1-0 up and breaking away after defending a City corner. Liverpool were through on goal. Only Jack Grealish could keep pace with Mo Salah, sprinting half the length of the pitch to do the dirty work. The England international's toe prevented Liverpool's number 11 from finding a teammate to a rapturous response from the Etihad. Returning to his wide left position as we took possession, Grealish was found by Gundogan and slid a perfect ball across goal for Julian Alvarez to tap in. As much as managers seek control in games of this quality, it's inspired contributions such as this minute from Grealish that often prove the turning point. That attitude continued through the game and he was more than deserving of his goal in the second half. Jack Grealish reaction. We knew it would be a tough game playing against Liverpool. The first game after the break is always difficult. We wanted to start this last period of the season right. I thought we started the game well, and Liverpool are so dangerous with the players they have up front. So we went one goal down, then you fear the worst and think it'll be a tough game to get back into. But I thought we responded brilliantly. I thought we were excellent, especially in the second half. Century up. Pep Guardiola now has 100 Premier League home wins in just 128 games at the Etihad. It sees him surpass Arsene Wenger as the quickest to the landmark. The former Arsenal manager took 139 matches to reach three figures while Sir Alex Ferguson needed 141 at Manchester United. In his 128 Premier League games at home, City have scored 360 goals and conceded just 102. Of course, that has led to 4 titles in just 6 completed seasons. Mahrez moment. With his cross for Kevin De Bruyne in the first moments of the second half, Riyad Mahrez became the leading African player in Premier League history in terms of assists. That was the Algerian's 56th assist, taking him beyond Didier Drogba. Mo Salah is the nearest challenger still active, on 54. What it means. Our 6th Premier League win in our last 7 matches takes us to 64 points from 28 games. We're second in the league and 5 points behind leaders Arsenal ahead of their game against Leeds United this afternoon. Our cushion to Manchester United in 3rd place extends to 14 points. Although our City rivals do have 2 games in hand. What's next? City travel to Southampton on Saturday, April 8th for our next Premier League assignment. We'll have the full week to prepare for that game, a rare situation in a month that will comprise of 9 matches for Pep Guardiola's team. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.